That's back over towards the San Juans. That's at, I think they called it Spring Creek. I'm not sure. I would have to look on maps. Anyhow, I gotta go down here and see if I can get video of this bear coming in. Alright. I'm gonna have to look up the name of that fire. And right back over there where that big haze is coming from, that's where 3 firefighters got killed and 2 of them got hurt. 2 were in the hospital. Don't know what the hell happened to that bear. But this wind, it's like this every single day. Pretty much impossible to do anything as far as trying to fight these fires. And it's not always, it's coming in from every direction. It'll be like this and it'll shift, it'll come back in another cross. I want to go see what that is. I have friends. Well, I've done elk hunting videos back over in the middle of all that. I hope there ain't one popped up next to their house. Alright, I'm out of here. Later. Okay, I am going to attach this to the video I did yesterday. Got an update on the 3 firefighters that were killed on this Snyder fire. Emily Barker, 38, from Michigan. Sidney Watson, 26, from Alabama. Nick Hutcherson, 27, from Arizona. And they were part of the rifle Helitack team. Helitack. I had never heard of that. Did not know what it was. That is something that they have started utilizing since when I fought forest fires. It was back in 85, 86. And we had smoke jumpers. I wanted to go to smoke jumper school, but it was a 20-year waiting list just to get into the school. And then it was another, I forget, you worked on a slot. If somebody was on vacation, a fire popped off, then you could get called, but you were on a list with hundreds of other people. This fire bothers me. And the only reason it does is loss of life. And I would really like to go and try to get video. But I do not know if I can even get close to it. With this terrain, this is canyons, plateaus, and I really do not know. I don't know the road network out there, but I want to try to zoom in on it a little bit. This is all cliff faces. I mean, it looks like you might be able to side hill up this, but you'll have rock outcroppings, kind of like when I go on the desert here, how you'll just have rock faces. These heavy, thick lines, I'd be willing to bet those are rock faces. You're not climbing them. So I'm kind of wondering if those guys got dropped off to do a fire line and basically got into a box canyon type situation. I don't know who the two are that are in the hospital that got burned. I haven't heard anything about that. If I hear anything about them, I will do an update. But right here is the Colorado River. And I have gone into Rabbit Valley up here, and a friend of mine told me, if you can get down to the river, and there is excellent catfishing back in here. What I didn't know is we would have had to have gone into Utah and then came back up. But this ain't about that. The whole point is you're not climbing any of this to get out. So I really don't know. I'm trying to figure out what an escape plan would be. A lot of this, you're not going down. You're not coming back up. Oh, that's a little Dolores. Shit, my bad. Colorado. Yeah, here's the Colorado River. Same thing though. You're not climbing down any of that. It just ain't happening. And then see, here's the river. And I might be able to come out of Junction into Fruita, Moma, Mac, and then right here on the border, get on one of these roads and see if it was possible to maybe come back in here and get an idea of, or try to show you what the terrain's like. It's oh shit, I overdid that. Oh, let that refill in. And then the Gold Mountain Fire is right here. This one I might be able to get on the Cimarrons and show it. Never mind all my stuff on here. This is a spot where I bear hunt. This is where I need to finish that, hiking out the Black Canyon. This, same thing, cliff faces. And it's shelved. So you can get up a little bit and then you hit a rock face and you are just on a little shelf. Right here is your ray. But yeah, This one I might be able to get to. We'll have to check that out. What I wanted to go over was Helitack. Helitack crews are teams of firefighters who are transported by helicopter to wildfires. Helicopters provide rapid transport, enabling Helitack crews to quickly respond and assess a fire situation. Helitack crews may land near a wildfire or, if equipped and trained, rappel from a hovering helicopter. Once on the ground, crews build fire lines using hand tools, chainsaws, other firefighting tools. They often remain overnight in remote locations. After they have completed their assignment, crew members may pack up to 120 pounds of equipment over difficult terrain to reach a pickup point. Rappellers often prepare helispots, helicopter landing zones that provide better access to a fire. Helicopter crew members may also perform other duties as tree falling, firing operations, delivering people and equipment, and managing helibases. So, they're kind of like smoke jumpers without parachutes. That's actually pretty good. Didn't work out too good, but that is I like that. 4 of the U.S. service Helitack crews are also trained and equipped to perform emergency medical short haul. Okay, I had to think what short haul meant. That would be get you on a stretcher and start packing you. Emergency medical short haul is used to remove a critical injured party by inserting, lowering trained emergency response personnel to attach to a fixed line beneath the helicopter into an area, attach the injured party to the line, then extracting the emergency response personnel and injured party out of the area and transporting them to a definitive medical care. Kind of like smoke jumpers without parachutes and airplanes. Alright. Frontline Wildfire. This is an insurance company, but I really like their map. They keep it up to date, and overnight yesterday, I've been taking screenshots every morning just to see what's kind of happening. These are the two have to zoom in. If you zoom in, it will give you the name. If you don't zoom in, then it kind of wants to tell you it's just a hot spot. This is that cherry fire that blew up a couple of days ago. Here's the cottonwood fire. This cherry iron Iron fire, ironwood, something like that. But yeah, it's insane. I think what was covered was Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, Utah were all covered in that extreme fire warning. It's kind of funny. It kind of cuts off that part of Colorado, goes, it might go into Texas and down into Mexico, but all of New Mexico, or Old Mexico, and then Arizona's in it. I don't understand why California isn't, probably because those retards are setting fires themselves. These kind of bother me. I live right here, and they're calling these lightning strikes. We haven't had no lightning. Where I'm at, I face out pretty much towards this, and just have not seen the lightning. But anyway, that's kind of what it looks like. If all you have to do is go to Frontline Wildfire Defense. It's frontlinewildfire.com, and I have the Colorado fire map up, but if you go to fire maps, it has live fire. We'll have to check that out. That shows, that's basically the entire country. If you're in Canada, Alaska, Mexico, South America. I don't know if it goes into anywhere else, but anyhow, it's pretty handy. I know Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas. I don't know what the hell's going on right there, but North Carolina and Virginia, they had fires. Now it's just showing hot spots. If you have the flames, that's a fire. Anything like this from satellite, if there's a temperature fluctuation, it will show up as a hot spot. And could be nothing, it could be something brewing. So anyway, I'm gonna put these two videos together, and I will catch you on the next one. Later.